guys, this is like my face after I just got hail damage fixed. So this is why we can't have nice things. Like, come on. I am legit just trying to get to a parking garage and I can't see anything. Well, that was lots of fun. Not. I came to the MSUB parking garage for shelter. It's like I paid enough money to go to school here. I can use their parking garage for a minute. It went from 88 degrees to 60 degrees real quick. Does anyone else feel like it's just the worst feeling when you just paid a lot to get your vehicle fixed and then there's a storm that just rolls up out of nowhere? Like, take for example, I had my convertible, which, you know, was a couple years old when I got it. I loved it, but I always happened to just miss the hail. Nothing ever happened. I get a brand new truck and it's just like bam, bam, bam. This is why we can't have nice things. Come on. Well, while we're hiding out in this lovely parking garage, I'm like, I feel like I should just become a storm chaser in my free time. There's so many storms here lately. But anyways, I have a story time about a parking garage incident I had about a year and a half ago. It fits right in with the topic of this is why we can't have nice things. And as soon as you get something brand new, something just, you know, happens to it. So it was 2 Decembers ago. And I was going down to the art walk downtown. Well, if you've been to one of the art walks, you know how busy it is. If you haven't, it's pretty much like, you know, everyone in town goes down there and tries to find a parking spot. And there's already not that much parking downtown. Well, I didn't want to drive around a ton, so I was like, I'll just go in the parking garage. Why not? You know, I go in there before, never an issue. Well, this time was different. So I go in the usual parking garage, get all the way to the top, and there were no spots. Like, that had never happened before, but there were no spots. There was also nowhere to turn around. So I was trying really hard because, you know, there's no empty spots. So trying to not hit other vehicles and turn around, while about a million other people are right behind trying to also turn around, driving around like crazy. So I finally get turned around. I'm trying to get down the ramp, and there's someone coming towards me that won't stop, that is acting like they're gonna hit me. And I'm like, what the heck? Come on, people. Like, let's just work together. Give me a second and I can like back up and get around you. Nope, they just keep coming towards me. They're this close to me. So I panic and I flip it in reverse, you know, like the rap song, flip it in reverse. Yeah, that happened. Like, I have backup sensors. I know if I'm gonna hit something, but I was in panic mode and I backed into something. Good times. So happy when that happened. Not. So I got out, and of course the girl had the nerve to tell me, oh, just, you know, drive away, because it was another vehicle that I backed into. And she's like, you can just drive away. I'm like, I'm a good person. I'm not gonna just drive away. Like, no, I would never do that. I was not very happy at this point, but long story short, I left a note on the other vehicle, which, you know, they called later. They were like, it's a work vehicle. It's no big deal. Thank you for being a good person and leaving a note. I would really hope someone would also do the same. So it pretty much did more damage to my truck than their vehicle, because I mean, it really didn't do much to their vehicle. It was just more like, you know, if you find something that looks out of place, let me know. They didn't. My vehicle had damage. So on top of getting my hail damage fixed recently, I also got that fixed. So good times. Like, let's save the hailstorm. Let me at least drive this for like a month or two before I get more hail damage. And this is also one of the first times, probably the second time I've come in a parking garage in my vehicle since then, because I'm like, I would just rather walk a long ways than go through that again. So this is like the second time I've been in a parking garage, but this is the exception, I guess. But let's just say, yeah, I don't go in parking garages much anymore. Oh my gosh, look how bright it is now. You can actually see my top bun. Quick disclaimer, when I said work vehicle, I meant like an old work truck. So, you know, it wasn't like, that's what I meant. And also, enough time has passed that I can, you know, talk about it and be like, ha. That took a while to get to that point. So yeah, A little randomness for you. I think the storm has about let up. I'm gonna go home. I think I should like meditate now because that like stressed me out, if you can tell. So meditation, always a good idea. Have a good rest of your week, guys. See you later. You thought you got rid of me. Psych! One last thing you have to see. It's like I'm in a new world now, and there's a pretty rainbow. Look how pretty it is. You can see both sides. Like, that was totally worth the storm, wasn't it? Seeing this pretty rainbow. Too bad it's not a double rainbow, because I love seeing double rainbows and yelling that. Double rainbow!